Ya guys, welcome back to KEKO CHANNEL. Balik lagi dengan ini dan kita di sini langsung aja ya lanjutin permainan kita. Aduh, gua miris sekali melihat scenes gua ada 96 di situ. Oh my god. Let's go.
Your bast shoe sinks into the freezing sludge. You have arrived at a flooded glade. After finding an old path made of rotten planks, you make it closer to your goal, but feel something wrong and stop halfway into the swamp. It looks like Philemon's chorts have set an ambush ahead. You look around. There's a man standing by the fringe of the forest, but you can't make out his face. You try to create a magical barrier, but in this damp swamp, nothing works. You're getting cold in the water, waiting for an attack, but it looks like the chorts only wanted to stall you. There are no evil spirits ahead of you, but your feet are now cold.
Oh,
You stop and keep your book ready. Philemon is waiting for you by the old fir tree. A familiar raven lands beside you.
Ah, Philemon, you're here already.
No, Vasilisa, hold on, listen to me. Don't crumble me into your book, you don't understand.
Karr. Right, keep talking, brother.
Speak before I change my mind.
I won't lie to you, Vasilisa. Enough with the lies. I'll tell you how it is. I sometimes drag Nimza villagers to my lair. Yes, under this tree. But not out of malice, but for a reason. I have to.
Karr. Father would never let it happen. Do your sorcery, Vasilisa, before it's not too late.
Wait, let's listen to him.
You can't understand me, Carnage. In order to avoid greater sacrifices, I have to accept lesser ones. Yes, I made it so Vorsa fell asleep, and is sleeping still. Yes, I hid Nimza and plan to keep it hidden. For this, I need power. I need a human sacrifice. This is the price.
How did you put your father to sleep and hide the village?
It was difficult, but I managed it. For both of these things, I need power. I could wait until the villagers begin cursing one another and take them one by one. But it wouldn't be enough. A speck. I needed a powerful source, a flow, an avalanche of power. That's why I took on this image, a shepherd.
So you took someone's skin, like a chort.
That's another of the necessary sacrifices. I couldn't change my form then, as I can now. I began living in Nimza, sowing discord, carefully, gradually. As roots pierce the stone, so I was eating through the villagers' trust in one another. I built the events in such a way that one day, a local holiday, the villagers got angry at each other. Oh, Vasilisa, it's not easy. Everyone was angry, hated each other. I won't lie. I needed potions for that, trickery, and other things. But I got what I wanted. A lot of curses were said that day. So many that all of Nimza was cursed. That's how I managed to steal the entire village. And a dozen of cursed villagers provided enough power to put my father to sleep.
So, that's how you arrange it. If only I knew.
You were too busy with beasts and paid no interest to people, brother. Learn your lesson.
What huge sacrifices do you want to avoid? Aren't you the reason for them in the first place?
We, Leshies, can see the future. That's how I knew about your seal, even before you showed up here. We know what would await Nimza villagers in the coming years. We can hear it in the branches, in the whisper of the wind on the crossroads. Everyone, all the Russian lands will be swept by a storm. A storm is coming. Death, famine, murder, wars await you. Maladies on such a scale that have never existed before.
This can't be true.
It is true. And my brother knows that.
Everything may yet change.
Ha! There haven't been such powerful omens as these for a long time. I am certain this will happen.
People must choose their fate for themselves.
Choose? They have no choice. They don't know what awaits them or their children. These things are written in neither the black nor the white books. The future is much scarier than your chorts, Vasilisa. That's why I decided to hide them. I will kill one, and then the other, but they will survive here with me in this fog.
You're sucking this power out of the peasants?
Yes, I have to kill them. This is the price. I told you what this is about, and you must support me. The peasants ask for help all the time, but no one listens. Only I do. You yourself know about the sacrifice required for a worthy cause. You're a witch after all.
You speak beautifully, Philemon, but the people should choose for their own!
What can they choose? Death is waiting behind each door. Only I can keep them safe. Vasilisa, they have no choice. But you do. I can set you free from the fog. I can break the seal. But I will require a sacrifice. We will take a man from Nimzia together. I'll bring you to your father, and we will break the seal. You will be free, and Nimzia will be safe.
Don't listen to him, Vasilisa. He cannot decide, and neither can you. Only they can. You have to stop Philemon. Nimzia will be free. You will be free, and my father will finally wake up.
Philemon wants to keep Nimzia in the fog, and the Raven wants everyone to be free. What should I do? Which side should I choose?
You speak nicely, Philemon, and your goal is noble. But people must have a choice. I won't let you kill any more villagers.
That won't do. I won't let you near my tree.
Oh, dia nggak bisa bless. Okay, finally, guys.
Philemon sheds his skin and quickly hides among the roots of the old tree. The Raven bids you to hurry before the spirit regains his powers.
Oh my god, banyak banget orangnya.
You pass underneath the roots. The subterranean darkness squirms around you like an army worm. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see that these are shadows moving about. Philemon's previous victims, still restless. They whisper endlessly, but you can't make out what they're saying. Suddenly, Philemon springs from the darkness, along with coiling tree roots.
Think again, Vasilisa. You will doom the entire village.
It's you who are killing it, one after the other. I won't let other peasants end up in your lair.
Oh, of course we skip the battle.
The Leshy falls to the ground hissing and disappears without a trace. You feel Philemon's sorcery disappear around you. Shadows vanish one after the other. Karnish thanks you and explains how to get to his sleeping father, outlining the necessary rituals. The Raven will wait for you there.
Leshy's son told me to go north, to the old field. I better not waste any time. Every day counts.
Oke. Saya buru-buru sekali sih Vasilisa ya. Kita set off aja langsung menuju ada merchant.
Be wise and go forth. Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
Oke, let's see what we will have here. Udah dengar semua. Kita nggak perlu. Let's go to another place.
In this old, abandoned field, neither trees nor crops grow. The only things standing are old poles and 2 thin birches. The Leshy's son told you to tie their tops together to find the way to his father. This empty field emanates sorcerous power. You sense that there used to be a church here, or, more likely, a Permian shrine. You tie the tops of the trees together and a portal opens between them to the domain of the elder Leshy. There's an old birchwood near the creek. The trees are gnarly with age, their roots covered with moss. Red ribbons are tied to their trunks, a method peasants use to aid those who have lost their way in the forest. These ribbons look like the ones you saw before you got to Nimzia. The ribbons lead you further along the stream. Suddenly, several drowners jump out of it, attracted by the black book.
Let's do this.
Following the ribbons that have remained intact over the years, you find the forgotten old banyas and peek inside. Light shines through the rotten ceiling and illuminates the skeleton of a child. Judging by the leftover clothes, he was one of the Komi Yazvins, as the Nimzia villagers say. It's hard to tell how long the body has laid here, alone and forgotten. There's no soot or coals left in the stove. Silence surrounds you. Even the Banyaks have abandoned this place. You carry out the remains, dig out a grave, and place the bones inside. You unexpectedly pierce yourself with a bone splinter and sprinkle the burial place with blood.
Okay. At least we do the right things untuk mengurangi dosa-dosanya.
Everything around you looks majestic and solemn. The trees that surround you are thousands of years old. Strange spirits walk between them, the likes of which you see for the first time. Tiny forest chorts are trying to catch them. Demons look out of place here. When they notice you, they attack. You walk in circles around the glade with the ancient idols. Even putting your clothes on inside out doesn't help. You decide to look around. It seems as if some kind of Leshy's sorcery is at work. The old forest towers over you. It holds the memory of the ancient legend. While you look at the Chort idols, you think about all the evil spirits that have disappeared without a trace since that time.
Okay.
This idol seems enchanted. Old Chort sorcery is still strong here. You can try to untangle this Zagavr.
Kayak gini tuh. Kan kayak gini. Terus ininya badan mana ya, badannya kayak gini kah?
When the final piece of the idol fits into place, you feel as if the forest has been unshackled. It looks like the road is clear now.
Oke. Batu gede.
Arr! Vasilisa, it's time to wake my father up. Are you ready? When he wakes up, I'll be dead weight here. He still has to teach a lesson to my older brother. Maybe you'll take me with you. Before you know it, I'll become a Lashley on my own.
Very well. A helper like you will come in handy.
All right then, let's do this.
The raven starts to read an unfamiliar zagavar in a foreign language. With each minute, his raspy voice grows even quieter. It crackles like moss in piney woods. Soon, you feel the earth beneath your feet.
Apa nih? Di mana kita? Mau sekali nih. Gimana ini? Iya sih bagus, cuman aneh aja sama yang batu yang terlihat seperti bola mata, terus kita sekarang ada di sini. It's weird guys, something not right.
Your book lies on a snow-white altar. The white stone faintly crackles and trembles, barely able to contain the power of the ancient artifact.
King Solomon himself would be humbled and awed. After all, his ring is just a seal.
What's going on? Where are we?
Don't you recognize this island? You used to speak of it so often. Never mind now. You've opened yet another lock. There is but a small matter that remains. A trifle, really. Just who would have thought that a simple witch from Vilgord would make it this far? But there is much more. Great deeds.
But I just want my wish to come true.
And so it will. Don't you doubt it. Soon you will reach your goal, and the book will lose its seals.
What deeds? I just want to bring back my beloved.
And you will eventually. The main thing now is be punctual and not miss your chance. Very soon now, the sun will reach its zenith. Only on that day can one find the fern flower. Don't miss it, Vasilisa. Hurry! We haven't come this far for nothing, have we? You are breaking seals one after another with ease. And each time your power grows, the demons can sense this and flock to serve you. Soon it will be enough.
To free him?
Yes, to unite you with your beloved.
Will the book really make my wish come true when I break all of the seals?
This is what the legend says. It's been a long time since the locks of this ancient artifact were open. Legend is a most stubborn thing. It lasts for ages, changing ever so slightly, adapting to its host like a parasite. It grapples onto him with tentacles of myth and magic, and the moment he looks askance, it changes into something new on the spot, hiding meaning behind the veil of a mission. According to legend, your wish is what lies behind the 7 seals. All the Is that true?
What of my beloved? Where is he now?
I know that he has but 40 days. In this time, he will traverse all the aerial toll houses, and his soul will find its place. I could perhaps put in a word for him to my demon acquaintances, but I see no point in that, for you yourself will be able to help him. Still, you need to hurry. Old Igor was right. After the 40th day, even the book won't be enough to get him back.
Time for me to go to Vigo. 2 more seals remain.
Yes, time is wasting. We will meet again. That I believe.
But are you sure is it the correct one? Tapi kayaknya nggak mungkin lah ya. Emang saya bersekutu sama iblis nih namanya.
Oh,
Old Igor?
Vasilisa. Oh, Lord. I was beginning to get worried. We could have run out of time. Where were you?
Oh, Grandpa. I'm here now. Everything's fine. Lashis have led me astray, but I managed to get out. You taught me well, and I've broken the seal as well.
Oh, you did? Well then, we may make it yet. I thought that friend of ours has gotten to you at last. But no, not him.
Alexander?
Yes, I remember the old tricks though. I do. Broke a needle and pierced the door.
Caught him?
I did, but he managed to get away. His shorts helped him. I'm not so good with demons these days, but I still have some power left.
Don't worry. I'll get to him.
You will, I'm sure of it. Let me call Nikolai since you're here. We have to finish that damn wedding before Abdericha shows up to get back her daughter.
I feel that we're running out of time.
It'll be all right. We'll marry them off this evening. I didn't waste my time. I put a couple of spells on that couple. They'll live happily ever after. That Alexander, he started this cursing business with a wedding, and now he won't be able to stop. When the wedding starts, he'll be drawn to it by his shorts, even against his will.
I will meet him by the Church of the Trinity then.
Don't be too fond of your new boyfriend, though. Don't chase him. Don't forget about the seal.
He isn't my boyfriend. What are you talking about? Then again, we'll have to break the next seal on Ivan's day, right?
Well, less than a week is left.
What? I thought I had more time.
You say the Leshis got to you? Ha! Good thing that you escaped now and not a year later. You know how it is with these evil spirits.
Wait a moment. We have to prepare the ritual then. And fast.
Ah, so you remember what I taught you.
Yes. We need threads from a monastery, a towel from a church, an Easter knife, and candles made of human fat from someone who died of fever.
Good. I taught you well, it seems. Don't you fret, Vasya. I've started searching for the items already. Here are the threads from the monastery. You won't be scared?
I won't stop halfway, and I'll get the other items. We're almost there. Where will we get all these items?
I don't know yet. I bought these threads at the fair, but the others aren't so easy to find. I think we'll get some in the Church of the Trinity. The priest will help. And if he doesn't,
We'll persuade him. That ritual is quite scary.
of course. That's why no one goes around showing off that flower. Everyone would have wanted such a helper. The ones who had the guts all were killed by Satan.
I think I'll manage. I saw a lot of these demons already.
Yes, you must be the only one capable of this feat. Kupala is nearby, and we'll be ready.
I know that you're the one to blame for the death of Irat's wife. You sent the fire snake that killed her.
So what? As if you don't send demons for jobs yourself. You can't know everything that they're doing out there. Only later I realized what they had done. I told him about the Leshi to earn some rubles. Those were tough times. Or would you rather die from hunger, eh? Well, what's done is done. He'll finally be able to meet her now.
Let's go to business before we're too late. Go after Kolya while I prepare Zagavars.
Right.
Oke. Jadi banyak banget ini ya yang harus dilakukan sama si Fasha.
Get lost! Shh! I'm fed up with you! Flapping about with those black wings of yours. Psh! Don't you have any work to do? There, go count the splinters in the yard.
Wait, Grandpa. It's Vorsa's son. I brought him from Nimzia.
Huh? Well, forgive an old man. My vision is not what it used to be.
Don't mention it. Don't. I know that shorts can take any form. They learned it from us. Arr!
Tell me some more about your Leshis.
I've been here long since before the first people came. It used to be all woods here. A few meadows, a few animals such as you. Few.
So we're animals to you.
What else? What? You can only speak like us. Us. Then came the first of you with your new spirits. Shoot spirits the dead. And then came your chorts. We Leshis don't care. We live in the woods. Mind our own businesses. You're animals. All right. But not the kind that we command. No. We can only play pranks on you in the forest. Carr! Carr!
You tell little about yourself. You're a son of Vorsa, aren't you?
Right, right. Vorsa takes a wife from time to time. Oftentimes it's an animal of your kind, humankind. They give birth to Leshis such as Philemon. Sometimes he takes animal for wives. That's how I came to be. Vorsa has a household like every other Leshi, and it needs to be looked after. But our master fell asleep, and there's disorder in our domain. Squaw! Squaw! Carr! Carr!
What happens to your brother now?
Philemon is older. He's the here. He's not dead. No, he will show up soon. We'll help Father learn the ways of the world. Father woke up, so now he will teach Philemon. Teach!
Won't he try stealing Nimzia again?
Who knows? Who? Carr! Carr!
Oke guys, jadi untuk part kali ini gue rasa gue cukup sampai di sini dulu. Dan kalau misalnya kalian suka dengan video game semacam ini, jangan lupa untuk subscribe, comment, share, dan juga like video game ini. Dan jangan lupa juga bagikan ke teman-teman kalian kalau misalnya ada nih game yang menarik kayak Black satu ini. Dan segini dulu aja, so gue Kenny, I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye gamers.